Be a dangerous man. Now, being dangerous is not being a threat. They're two different things. And it's not about going out and lifting weights and getting a bunch of tattoos and wearing leather jackets and walking around with your chest and shoulders up, hulking around saying, I'm dangerous. That's very rarely is that a dangerous man. Often the most dangerous man in the room is the quietest man in the room.
When do you become a man? When you get a driver's license? Like, what do we do? You're 16, we give you a driver's license. Okay, well, wait, like, you get a job? Like, when do you become a man? You become a man when you become responsible for other people. And part of that is taking accountability.
These sort of cornerstones of, I think, classic masculinity are super, super important. But equally important is being kind, is being empathetic, is to stand up for somebody who has less rights than you, somebody who's being picked on, somebody who's being put into the corner, somebody who's just sad.
And so, like, I'm very new to this being a man thing. And I'm still not there.
You can't be a good man, a fully good man, if you're not a dangerous man. To be good is to do good to people, and sometimes doing good to people is protecting those people. It's protecting those people, protecting those around us.
What kind of man would use his body as a shield to save another man from a live grenade?
I told them I was not gonna make it, and I kept telling them over and over that I was gonna die.
Do you know in retrospect how close you, in fact, came to dying?
Carpenter threw himself between a grenade and his fellow Marine, Nicholas Eufrazio, absorbing the brunt of the blast.
I'll say I'm not surprised, because I know that if you put 1,000 Marines in that situation, they would all do the exact same thing for me.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary.
I grew up in a culture that told me going to war made you a man. Going to prison, coming back makes you a man. Making $1 million makes you a man, and it doesn't. And you don't know it till you've done all these things and realize, damn, I'm still a little fucking boy.
What the hell are we gonna do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up, these men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers, they're up on the power lines, in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning.
If you don't own something, you're not the boss. You have to take full responsibility for everything that you do. Why be subservient? You must be the master of your own kingdom.
This thing that works in a miraculous manner, they work themselves to death.
I'm not a danger to those around me. I'm not a danger to the sheep. But you say one disrespectful thing to my wife in my presence, or I get a phone call from one of my daughters crying. I am not only willing, but I am able to inflict great bodily damage.
The gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful. They take everything they have for granted, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working-class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works.
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated. They are disciplined.
Andrew, are there ever days where you don't feel like working out or you don't feel like doing work?
Every fucking day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do.